My name is Matthew Liberatorian. I'm a professor of chemical engineering at the University of Toledo. I am the corresponding author for the paper titled Deliberate Practice of Spreadsheet Skills when Using Copiable, Randomized, and Autograded Questions within an Interactive Textbook. We are excited to contribute this work to advances in engineering education. After many years of data collection, analysis, and writing, my co-authors are Luke Gorbett and Kayla Chapman. Both Luke and Kayla were undergraduate researchers who earned BS degrees in chemical engineering in the last 2 years and now work as engineers in industry. Let's start with a brief safety moment before discussing the highlights of the paper. The research was performed under a Human Subjects Internal Review Board protocol listed on the screen. We'd also like to thank Alex Edgecombe at Zybooks and Wiley for implementing the copy sheet button that provided the important case study as part of the paper. And finally, the interactive textbook discusses a commercial product that one of the authors of the paper collects royalties from its sale. Now, let's jump into what our paper is about: spreadsheets and developing spreadsheet skills. We intentionally talk about spreadsheets and not about Microsoft Excel, Google Sheets, Apple Numbers, OpenOffice, or any specific app, platform, or version. The interactive textbook related to spreadsheets focuses on education of transferable spreadsheet skills that work across most, if not all, spreadsheet apps, not just another YouTube video demonstrating a function or a spreadsheet action. When I think of spreadsheets, I think of organizing rows and columns of data, numbers, units, labels. These cells can be sorted, organized, and lots of calculations can be performed quickly using built-in functions to streamline analysis. I also think plotting data in spreadsheets from scatter plots to column graphs and modeling their trends. One thing our paper discusses is interactive reading using learners' clicks through animations and learning questions. And what we found over 3 cohorts of students, the third quartile reading rates were between 98 and 100% of those clicks. This means that at least 75% of the students in the class completed all of the interactive reading clicks before the due date. Higher education reading data on traditional textbooks finds reading rates in the 20 to 50% range in most cases. So these interactive tools help engage students. The vast majority of this AEE paper is about auto-graded problems, sometimes called online homework. 2 movies show the important features. First, there are hundreds or thousands of versions of each problem, with over 120 different spreadsheet problems analyzed in the paper. The problems are all auto-graded for both numeric answers with appropriate tolerance and formulas using a string grader. Spreadsheet formulas entered can have several correct answers, which can also be accounted for in the auto-grading. A learner has unlimited numbers of attempts to complete the problems, usually before a due date set by the professor. While rolling numbers are common for many online homework platforms, the spreadsheet questions have an additional feature that cell locations move, so writing formulas are unique to each learner in each problem. This feature limits the incentive to posting solutions on websites or creating or sharing a solutions manual, 2 problems facing both students and faculty in higher education in recent years. Next, our paper divided the auto-graded problems by spreadsheet content. We used 3 categories. The fraction of questions correctly answered when aggregating across 3 cohorts was highest at 87% for general spreadsheet skills. That's like writing formulas, sorting data, and making charts. A little lower for function-related auto-graded problems in the areas of math, logical, and matrix functions. And finally, lowest for those advanced spreadsheet skills, including error and statistics, interpolation, integration, and solving systems of linear equations using matrix functions. Finally, a case study examined the introduction of a copy sheet button to allow learners to the chance to copy the information of the interactive textbook's homework question into the spreadsheet of their choice. This could have up to 50 different numbers or cells that are filled. We proved the hypothesis that the copy sheet button would allow greater persistence or more attempts before a student got it correct, so that more correct answers would be measured. We did see a statistically significant increase with a large effect size in the fraction of problems answered correctly when comparing 2 cohorts. Details about this important finding and many other quantitative results are in this Advances in Engineering Education paper. Please download the paper and let us know if this research or tool are beneficial to you.